Hi everyone, so I'm Sarah and I just wanted to introduce myself. So I created this group because I want to help other women who potentially are feeling like I was. So I did a video earlier and I put it in here. I wasn't actually sure whether I was ever going to put it in because it was the concept, it was me getting really excited about this, and I just did a really off the cuff video in my car, and I decided I was going to post it because I think it's important to see, you know, the real people, and sometimes these polished videos and, you know, they're just not relatable, I don't think anyway. So this isn't that polished, but I just wanted to introduce myself a little bit more formally. So my name's Sarah. I have a background in health and fitness, being a fitness instructor for 15 years and a nutrition coach for 13 years. In fact, no, I've been a fitness instructor for nearly 17 years and a nutrition coach for nearly 14. So I wanted to create this community because when I was heading towards my 40th birthday, I felt really lost. I was really scared about being 40. It's a big milestone, and you're in that thing of, you know, in my head, I was still, you know, wanting to do all the things that I did when I was a teenager, in my 20s. I had that mentality, but I actually didn't feel like that person was still inside me. I had lost my mojo, if you like. So I was working for a corporate law firm that was very hard work, very stressful, was a very male dominated environment where I wasn't particularly given any sympathy for being a working mum. My kids were getting older, you know, you can start to get that little bit of empty nest syndrome, and I just didn't really know what I wanted to do in life. I was very lost, but I knew I didn't want to sit behind a desk for the rest of my life being dictated to when I could go and have a cup of coffee or when I could go to the toilet. I wanted more, and I wanted to do more in health, nutrition, fitness, to help people. And then a friend of mine introduced me to an opportunity to start my own business in health and nutrition, and that's what we did. So I jumped at it with both hands. That was, like, as I say, 14 years ago in December. I have built an absolutely incredible business that has allowed me to travel the world. I now run my own nutrition club, and I have 4 other nutrition clubs from my club where we help people with health, well-being, self-esteem, you know, to get their life back basically, and their sparkle, because I'd lost my sparkle and I wanted to get my sparkle back. So I have done this now for nearly 14 years. I have gone through a massive personal growth, personal development myself, and I think now is the time that I want to see if there are other women out there that were like me, that knew that they didn't want to settle, that knew they wanted to do something different, that they wanted to have more to life than what they had. And, you know, when we reach 40, we start going into things like perimenopause, menopause. It's an absolute nightmare, or it can be. And I don't want this group to be a menopause group, but obviously for women over 40 it's definitely going to be a subject that we're going to cover. But I would like you to tell me what you would like out of this group. I want this to be a community where we interact, where, you know, you tell us what you're looking for, what you need help with, and we give you that support, that coaching and that inspiration. This is a free group. What I actually do also have is a group that has a subscription where we do a lot more nutrition coaching. We actually provide you with nutrition plans, meal plans, nutritional products, workouts, things like that. If you are interested in that group, please let me know. I'd be happy to signpost you to that. But if you just want to stay here and be part of the community, we're going to put some great value in here as well. But I would love to know what you guys struggle with. There's going to be a bit of fun, there's going to be some, you know, nutritional stuff, there's going to be some self-development and personal stuff to help you with a bit of self-care, because I know that was something that I was definitely lacking. So guys, please let me know what you would love to have within this group. Please interact as much as possible. I want this to be a massive community where we make friends, where we support each other, and we are each other's biggest cheerleaders. So welcome to Life Begins at 40. Let me help you find your sparkle, guys.